Yo, what's up? Sylvester here, just for another quick moment, following up on the concepts or the understanding of faith. First video we brought up to light about the one who is aware of how great their faith is, and because of their great faith, they're able to receive. The second video we brought to light that it's really not about your faith in a sense for yourself when you receive. It's from or because of someone else's faith that you're able to receive. In the third video, I believe it was about, we were talking about the giver or the bond giver. We had the bail bondsman analogy, and it's the one who gave without merit. They were just acting in their function. And I guess in the fourth video, I wanted to bring to light more so about why your faith is technically, once you receive, is for someone else. There's example after example. One of the main examples is Abraham. Even Sarah, his wife, they were together. Their faith that they received allowed or enabled them to birth a nation. So an entire nation came about or was able to experience life because of their faith. There is something that makes one marvel is a person that seemingly has ailments, maybe even could seemingly have some lack in their life or forms of doubt about certain things. And maybe this person could be categorized as someone that's in need. And yet this person will take from whatever it is that they have, and then they will give out of the love or the abundance of their heart to someone else without consideration of whether or not this person needs it, doesn't need it, has more or has less. And not even for the reason to necessarily get something. We're thinking I'm gonna do this so I can do this. But solely out of the abundance of their heart in love, they sow or place faith in someone else. Even when they seemingly don't have anything. Even when they seemingly should be the one that gets the attention, right? Or they have the element. That is the greatest faith. I guess what I'm saying is, it's so precious when you see someone that's truly dependent on God, or they're believing or placing their faith in Him because they know that He'll supply for them to the point to even when they are in lack, even when they need prayer, even when they seemingly are in doubt, they're still going to reach from within anything that they can catch from their own substance to give to someone else. An interesting story is about, let's say the centurion. And everyone knows, yeah, he's a centurion. And because he was a man of authority, he knew how to take the authority of the word. Well, yeah, that is very true. But another thing that is really cool is because of his faith that he had. His faith was big. What did he do? He was willing to move mountains, so to speak. He was willing to travel afar just to receive the word first, for himself so he could give it to somebody else, because he knew if he could first receive the word for himself first, then he could go give it to someone else who needed it. So therefore they could receive that word, and which would enable them to be free. This would surely make them free. So he was willing to go, I guess, receive something that he didn't have himself, something that maybe he lacked on. So he gave out of his own substance of what he could do. He went to get something he didn't have, not necessarily for himself. He received it first for himself, surely, but it was with the intent to give to someone else. That is the greatest faith. So yeah, your faith is awesome. Your faith is to receive. And once you start to receive your faith, we all go through the process and learning the process. And it's a lifetime process of receiving all the good things pertaining to life from the Most High God. But as we're doing that, it takes down the worry, the doubt. When you're truly in faith, it makes you not concerned so much with what you may or may not have or what somebody may or may not have themselves. You simply begin giving out of the abundance with an attitude of love, happily and cheerfully wanting to give into somebody else's life. I don't know, kind of going off subject here. But the main thing is your faith, once you receive it, will cause you to give that faith or to give love towards someone else. That's the greatest faith. It's receiving is, that's fun. You do that first, but once you receive all. So now, now you can give.